welcome to another edition of RGV Stars Live with Alex Arabia and Isaac Medina. Remember that RGV Stars is
the premier platform for showcasing Rio Grande Valley talent
and the RGV Celebrities Place to Be. And today we have another great guest. He is the spokesperson, the public information officer for the Texas Department of Transportation. For many years, he also worked on TV as a news anchor in Univision. And his name is Octavio Saenz. Thank you so much for being here.
¿Qué tal, Alex? Good to see you.
Thank you.
Great to have you here, Octavio.
Thanks for the invitation. I really appreciate
Yes.
it.
And today our viewers will get to know a little bit more about you and your career, how you got started.
Well, thank you.
You can share your achievements, your future goals, and anything else you want to share.
Thank you very much. Well, I guess we could start by saying that, first of all, thank you, and thank you for inviting me, and thank you for joining us and being with us today. And I guess the one thing that you could say is that what I am known for is Univision. Univision back in 1999. Well, actually, Univision in the Valley started in 92 under Larry Sapir.
Okay.
In 1999, the whole newscast started to develop, and it was the first Spanish newscast that was developed here in the Rio Grande Valley.
Wow.
I remember that when it first started, they dijeron, well, this is a good opportunity, and I'm like, heck yeah, I need to get on there.
Mm-hmm.
And I went, I auditioned, and I did my interview with Larry Sapir, and was fortunate enough to be in that same group with Blanca Gomez, Maranela Aguirre, Pedro Leija. Well, Pedro Leija was later. Julio Salinas, all great people that established not only a Spanish newscast, because there were attempts to do Spanish newscast before. Channel 4, tried to do something simultaneous. So you would watch it on TV and then hear it on the radio in Spanish. For some reason, no trabajó. It didn't work. But Univision 48, and it became very, very strong. And later on in 2007, we had Fox News, and I was, I guess, one of the first or few that could do Spanish newscast and English newscast. Remember when I first started out? I mean, my first language.
It's all right. We speak Spanglish here.
Yeah, my first language is Spanish.
Yeah.
But I remember that when I was doing the Fox newscast, an hour before I was like, "Don't speak to me in Spanish. Póngame música de Frank Sinatra. I don't want to hear it." Just because you wanna prepare for the public. It's a different audience. And that's how that went. So years go by, and I have 4 kids. My eldest at the time was 13. Daddy wasn't, having dinner with the kids a lot, So an opportunity came up with the Texas Department of Transportation, the Communications Division, and I made the move. I started working for government, and it's actually something that's similar to news because you still need to tell a story. You still need to inform people. Why? You still need to answer the question, why? Why are we doing this project? Why are we, why is this important? So that's why being in the Communications Division with TxDOT, the Texas Department of Transportation, is such a good deal.
Wow. And how many years total as a news anchor and then now with public relations?
Well, and before I used to do radio. So in total, 28 years.
Wow, that's
communications.
A long time. That's awesome.
So yeah.
And in Univision, it was more than 10 years?
In Univision, it was 13. Well, I started in 99, and my last day was Thanksgiving weekend in 2013.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, congratulations for setting that and serving as the example, because later many other stations followed in your footsteps, like Telemundo 40, right? And TV Azteca now.
Telemundo 40 was a competitor, and I guess the one thing that they've done so far that I think has worked, and a lot of friends, it's weird, because a lot of friends from Univision are now in Telemundo, and the friends at Telemundo, have always been great friends, and I respect them, I love them, and I think they're doing a great job. But they invested in people, and they invested in what the community needs, and that's imperative to having anything, to having a successful newscast. You can't just do what your neighbor does. You can't just do what you think is right. You need to talk to people. You need to be a part of the community, and that is what worked with us when I was at Univision, and I think that's what's working with currently with Univision también. But Telemundo, I think that they've done a fantastic job. No que sea biased, so no quiero echar más porras a uno que otro, but I love them both. Univision is my home. And but Telemundo has always been my brother.
Awesome.
Do you think you ever would go back to TV?
No.
Never.
No. And I know they say never say never. ¿Qué te crees? Justin Bieber? No. Never say never is the reason why I say no is because I think everything has a shelf life, and I think you guys have know what it is. You start with something, you do it with as much gusto as you want, tanto gusto, and then it's time to let go. Yeah. And you quit when you feel like you've achieved everything. You don't learn everything, but when you feel like I've done enough. Let me pass the baton to the next guy.
And ready for the next level.
Yeah. Exactly. And then you go and you do something else. And it's not that it's a next level, but it's the next phase. This may be something completely different.
Awesome. So I want to know a little bit about your voice. You have a very unique voice. Did you have like coaching for that? Do you always talk like that, or do you have to prepare yourself whenever you do presentations? Or
did the radio train you? Or was
actually, I had great teachers when I was in radio. I have to mention Joe Morales. Joe Morales is he actually reflects his voice. I'm not that tall. I'm 5'7", but Joe Morales is a old radio guy who also we have the same pitch of voice. And when we worked together, they used to call us, the Papa Bear and Baby Bear, or Dolby Stereo. And he's huge, and he's grande. He says, "Hola, mijito, ¿cómo estás?" So, anyways, to address your question, the voice is a God-given talent. You do have to prepare, enunciate, be able to. I used to read aloud in Spanish and English all the time, and that's just a way of making sure that when you're talking to people, well, they understand what you're saying. And theater, believe it or not, also helps a lot.
Okay.
You learn to inflect your voice. You learn to to control your mannerisms, and you learn to portray what you feel. Not just with your words, but with the sound of your voice.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
Very good. What advice would you give to viewers who want to follow in your footsteps, go into communications, maybe be on TV, or what can they do? Where can they start?
Well, first of all, I never wanted to be on TV.
Okay.
I wanted to be on radio. So I studied a bachelor's degree in radio, television, film from the University of Texas at Austin.
Okay.
I finished that, and then I said, well, I want to do something more serious. So I got a master's in business administration from the University of Texas, Pan American. Then I said, okay, I need to do something a little more that's, novelty, and something that's needed right now. So I got an additional master's in Homeland Security Studies from the Naval Postgraduate School in Monterey, California. Wow. A special program from the Department of Homeland Security. So to answer your question, if somebody wants to be in radio, TV, just do it. Just do it. Well, how? Right now, it's so easy because you can do a show in your house. I used to do a show with a VHS camera. Nobody saw it because I couldn't distribute it anywhere. Now you can. Now you just get a nice little application. You put it in front. You do your thing, and everybody can see it. So the secret is doing it. The secret is when you have an opportunity, like working at Univision or Telemundo, any television station, do as much as you can. Give of yourself as much as you can. Don't be afraid of work. Don't be afraid of 14, 15 hours days. Work more than you get paid for, and soon you'll be paid for more than what you do.
That's great advice.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes. So I'm curious, why Homeland Security? Why that background in criminal justice and that area?
That's a great question, Isaac. And I think the answer is that there was an opportunity for me. I've always looked for different things to do. Even as a communicator, I learned, what jobs are there for me. But I also look for internships, opportunities to travel. With the State Department, I went to South Korea. With the Radio Television News Director Association, I went to Germany. With the East-West Center, I went to China. And this opportunity with Homeland Security was an opportunity to get a master's degree for free, and an opportunity to travel to Monterey, back and forth. And
Ir Cabrito once in a while.
Huh?
Ir Cabrito.
No, Monterey, California.
Oh, okay.
So eat, I guess, what's good?
Barbacoa.
No, I guess more like cangrejo.
Cangrejo, okay.
Yeah, not Monterey, Mexico, Monterey, California. It's the Naval Postgraduate School. It's a small school that just offers graduate programs not only for it's naval people or Marines, but also for military throughout the country, throughout the world. And once in a while they do for civilians like myself. So with the Center of Homeland and Defense, Security and Defense, that's how I got that program or that degree.
Wow.
Excellent.
So it's important to take advantage of those opportunities that come up in life, and
the good thing that these kids nowadays, that they have is information. You want to know about something? Google it. In my time, no había internet. In my time, we had to go to the library and actually look for stuff.
So they have lots of resources nowadays.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to find out something. You want to find out. I know you do. Exercise and stuff. If you want to find out someone who's excelling in something, you can just Google and find them.
Fácil.
And reach out to them.
That's
you
right.
know. Pero antes is like,
Yeah.
¿cómo no?
Yeah, go ahead.
And where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? Future goals that you have?
Future goals. That's a great question. Honestly, I don't know. I'll tell you one thing. I'm focused on the right now. I'm focused on doing what I can right now. But
Do you see yourself working for the Texas Department of Transportation for a while? Like,
honestly, I don't know. I don't know. And I know it's kind of like, it's a cheap answer. But honestly, I don't know. I would like to tell you, yes, I would like to see myself, but no. I only want to be in a place where I can serve and be able to serve.
okay.
And that's today, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now. So then when I'm finally in bed saying my goodbye to this world, I can say, okay, I did what I could do. I know that was.
Awesome. Interesting answer. So, Octavio, where can our viewers find you on social media?
Yeah, you can go to the, I can't remember my social media. No, Instagram is at Octavio O Saenz. And on Facebook as well, it's Octavio Saenz.
Awesome.
Any closing remark? Any closing message for our viewers?
I guess first of all, again, thank you for this opportunity to reach out to your your audiences, and just remember that the individual's communications is a branch that is so necessary, because anywhere you go, you need communication. You need to have that individual that represents this certain entity and is able to talk to the public, is able to do public engagement. And the good thing about having reporters as public information officers is that we know how to storytell. We know how to put a package together, how to put a video together, do it quickly and communicate and be not only brief, sharp, but effective.
Very good.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much. We wish you the best
appreciate it.
in your future.
Thank you, Alex.
More
Thank you,
success
Best,
and more
Octavio.
blessings.
Appreciate it.
And this was another
Thank you.
edition of RGV Stars Live with Alex Saravia and Isaac Medina.
The premier platform for showcasing Rio Grande Valley talent.
And the RGV Celebrities Place to Be. Until next time.
See you guys.